Alright guys, got Cuphead today. Heard it's difficult, but obviously not for a legend like me. Jump, jump, jump. What's this? Okay, it's quite big. Jump. Hold for a height.
Okay, so we're gonna skip the Cuphead stuff.
You know what, John? Fuck you. Fuck Twitch. Fuck Cuphead.
I'll skip this to go to the strip club.
That's the right option.
Yeah, I'll skip through there. We'll go on the Dole Tuesday. We'll try jeans, because that's probably what I'd wear. Although I think they probably have dress codes, so you probably couldn't even get in with jeans anyway.
This is wrong because the women are scantily dressed, and if they're touching your jeans, you know, jeans are quite rough, so it's better to wear something nice and soft, like
silk
our
trousers.
Yeah, like us guys, you know.
Okay, soft trousers it is then. There we go. We just skip and get to where we meet her. Just skip here. We'll sit down and give her a good eye contact.
Have you just arrived?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
How are you?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm good also.
So in the strip club, it's all reversed. So, you know, whereas a man would normally do the approaching, in the strip club, the woman does the approaching, so the guy kind of has to send this invitation, which would be a smile and some eye contact.
And that's a nice, subtle approach in role reversal, isn't it, for the guy to let the woman approach him?
That's right, and you said you approach sometimes, didn't you?
Yeah, I would approach.
Cool.
I mean, that's how you create equality. Like, you need to change all this crap where the man has to do all the approaching.
Nice to meet you too.
Like, if you actually want equality, if you want to get rid of the whole thing about, like, masculine culture, well, then you need to have it equality everywhere. So women need to do more approaching. And don't just rely on men doing all the work, because like, otherwise, you know, the whole stuff about patriarchy and stuff is never gonna go away. But you know, you can't just change culture overnight, so it's gonna take a while. Ask her if you chose that name for a special reason.
Years ago, I had dated a dancer, and she told me that she chose her stage name because it had some special meaning to her. It had some spiritual connection. So, did you choose the name Amber for any special reason?
Yes, I did. When I was a child, my granny gave me an amber necklace.
Okay.
So amber means a lot to me.
And that's why, because it was from your granny?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice story.
That's the wrong answer, Amber.
Yes, great idea to use the word stage name. It keeps it professional.
As opposed to...
Stripper name?
Stripper name,
I
not
don't
so good.
think- Not so good.
And I think it's a nice name and my favorite type of stone.
Actually, it's not a stone, it's fossilized tree resin.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know.
You didn't know that? See, this is why you should watch Jurassic Park, and then you'd be like, I chose it because of Jurassic Park, and I really love dinosaurs. And I'd like to make dinosaurs one day. And so that's why I chose Amber as my name. And I knew about tree resin because Mr. DNA told me all about it. I really want to do the interesting facts about Amber. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's
You know
choose
what?
that.
I was reading New Scientist the other day, and they had this interesting article. It was about amber, right? So it's connected to you. So basically, the scientists, they found this old piece of amber, and inside it there was a mosquito. They analysed it, and it was an 80 million year old mosquito.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
And it had blood inside because it just bit something. And guess what it bit? A T-Rex. So they've extracted the blood, extracted the DNA from the blood. Somehow it's all still okay, and they're going to grow a T-Rex. Can you believe it? So we're going to have it. So cool. And
She
it's
should
all,
be like,
you know,
that's the
because
plot of
of
Jurassic
Amber.
Park,
So
you lying
maybe
bastard.
You could remember that and then tell people it's like an interesting story about your name.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? God,
Yeah.
that, new scientists just every week.
Yeah.
So interesting. Okay, maybe a little bit boring, not too bad. I thought it's quite interesting, but
It could be better.
could be better. And also, it wasn't true because it was, fake science.
So she's going to find out that you're a liar then.
Only if she reads some scientist
She will. She's bright.
or watches Jurassic Park.
Everyone's watched Jurassic Park.
She's quite young.
Everyone's watched Jurassic Park. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Let me guess, it's your first time here, I can tell.
No, I just came. I'm waiting for my friend Mahmoud. He should be here in, I don't know, half hour or something. But I had some stress with Cuphead, so... I just
But he
came-
knows he's gonna lie about
And by the way, what's your name?
the amber. I guess we have to go for this one because all the others are terrible.
My name's Richard, but my stage name is Ravinda. It's a mystical god of wisdom.
Oh, you seem very wise.
Oh, thank you. You like the name?
I like it.
That's the right answer. It's a little moment, little joke that you can have any time. I think the dancers have probably heard it before, but it's still pretty funny.
Why is it
Kinda
funny?
puts you on the same level with her, doesn't it? You
'cause
both
you-
have a stage name. There's some common ground.
Are you a banker? Obviously you work in a bank or have some other serious office job.
Yeah, it's kind of serious. I have a pharmaceuticals business, but I'm quite relaxed about it. And also I do some YouTube videos and Twitch streaming, so I've got some variety in what I do.
That's nice.
Oh, hello. For this.
Like, would you tell her to just get off of you? Are you gonna tell her that?
Yeah, baby, look at this, huh? Let me see.
Come on, what are you doing?
Let me have a little taste.
Fucking pervert.
Yeah, and what? So I'm here, pervert. Normal, yeah?
I mean, you're a strip club, so it is kind of normal, actually.
Bitch.
Yeah. Clearly not the right option.
But so you're gonna just tell it to next year?
Listen, I like your vibe, but why don't you have a seat next to me? It'll be more comfortable. We can talk better.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit early.
Okay.
Here you go.
So now she thinks you're not interested? I'm
better.
confused.
Cool, nice one, because obviously it's a potentially sexual environment, but if you want to establish a real connection, you kind of want to break that, dancer-client barrier.
But if she sat on your lap, you could still
Don't be
just have a
upset,
conversation.
nothing personal.
Don't you like my body?
See, they knew to tell her about the whole, just interested in looks.
Of course, you're very sexy, but for me, it's about the entire package, not just looks. I need to find someone's character sexy. And don't you find that sex is so much more powerful when you have a deep connection with someone?
Yeah, I'm also looking for a deep connection and it's very important for me.
That's good, then we have that in common.
This is a great way to start because she probably gets approached by the way she looks quite regularly.
Exactly, so saying that you want something more is quite intriguing, and yeah, I think someone in that kind of job, same with modeling, I guess, you don't want to be recognized only for your looks.
You know, I work at nights and all these beautiful girls, men look at me, and sometimes I feel really horny.
Oh yeah?
And you know what? Let me ask you something.
Yeah?
What was the best sex you ever had?
And then you turn the conversation away.
I think the best sex I ever had, it was with my ex-girlfriend. Her name is Agatha, and it's a few years ago. And actually we had a strange relationship because we didn't have sex for maybe the first month. So we just had all of this connection and sexual tension and all of that stuff. And then by the time we finally had sex, it was so passionate, you know, and really powerful. So I think it was the best ever. But anyway, you know, that's
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it was great. But anyway, that's too much maybe to tell you already. But what's something you're really passionate about in life? What's something you love to do?
I'm passionate about cycling.
Yeah? Like outdoors,
Yeah.
not in the gym on the...
No.
Okay. So you love being in nature and
Yeah.
you're on your own, just going through. And
You're
beautiful
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Dancers, they're very confident alpha females. So they might often try and kind of intimidate a guy by being sexual. So it's good to handle that in the right way and then move the conversation away.
And they're essentially working. So you want to break the boundary that you were there as a business client rather than...
Exactly.
You know what? I study business.
Oh, yeah?
And I want to have my own business in the future. And also I want to be a Twitch streamer.
Cool.
Yeah, then you give her the advice.
Well, those are great goals, and I really hope you achieve them, but something that will really help you. And do you mind me giving you some advice? Because I've worked in business for a long time. So you need to make your goals very precise. So really say, instead of just I want to have my own business or I want to be, you know, on Twitch, say that I want to have my own online business that is selling this, that is that popular, that makes that much money. Really, really precise. You know, I want to be on Twitch. I want to be one of the top 100. Find out how many subscribers that means. And then you need to go backwards and find all of the steps that would take you there. Make each one very clear, and then you break it down into a series of small goals. And then you can take action and
To be fair, it's kind of patronising too, because she might have already done this, and she's just telling you the gist of what she wants, rather than not knowing. Like, you're just assuming she hasn't done any of this
That's
legwork.
really good advice.
Yeah, anytime.
Thank you very much.
So you could have just like told her all that stuff and bored the fuck out of her because she already knows.
Obviously,
and makes
it's
you feel like an arrogant cunt.
To kind of demonstrate some wisdom and a little bit of a challenge while still being encouraging.
Yeah, and you want to be treated professionally as well.
And kind of sexist too, like, because you're a woman,
Listen,
because you're
do
a
you
stripper,
think it's
you've not
time for
thought
a
of
dance?
this through properly. I mean, yeah, why
You know
not?
what?
I mean,
You're a good girl. We could have one dance. Let's not do it here, though. Let's go to the private area. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on. I know the way. It's pretty good. So our strip club experts in New York actually say that it's all right to have some dances, but they're quite rich, so that's all right. And then our guys in London who don't like spending so much money, they say you don't need to. So it really depends. You can do it both ways. Obviously, if you've got loads of cash, fine. If you haven't...
Doesn't it take you out of, you know, you're not there on a professional... You know, you're not there being professional with her and a client. It takes you back into the client zone if you have a dance from her.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, it does change the dynamic a little bit. But there's something where you recognise that she's got to work. So you're like, well, I find you beautiful and I'll pay for the dances. And while you're dancing, I'll talk to you and get to know you. And we'll then sit down, have a drink, then maybe have another dance. And it at least shows that you're generous and that you appreciate her physically. But it's
dodgy, potentially.
Are you always here, or do you have a chance to travel sometimes?
I do travel sometimes, yeah.
That's good. And where's your favourite place?
My favorite place is Cyprus. It has very beautiful nature and nice people.
Okay, and how do you feel when you're there?
I feel very relaxed and like at home. Just happy.
You know what? Have you been to Barcelona?
No?
I think you would love it there because it has the sea, surrounded by mountains. So you can, always be in nature. But then you've got the city nearby, lovely food. You should definitely go. I think it's your kind of place.
Yeah, it is.
Let's find out her real name.
Listen, I can't keep calling you Amber all night. So what's your...
I mean, you can.
My name is Jenny, but don't tell anyone.
Jenny? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I think this is the right time to find her real name.
Yeah, if you ask in the beginning, it's too early. It is quite personal because obviously she's using her stage name to kind of protect her from stalkers and, being on that personal level. But by now, it's already time and you can. You do look like a Jenny, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to say yet, but don't worry, it's something good.
So since you know my real name, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Okay.
My dream is to open a dog rescue center.
Yep, let's connect on it.
Dog rescue center would be great because, so many people these days are just selfish and they don't do anything to make the world a better place.
And
But
dogs
if you
need
care
caring
about
for.
animals, you should really do it, And that's fantastic. Well done.
Dogs need help.
Listen,
and protection
look, I
from
saw
evil
earlier
people.
The barman here is pretty good, isn't he? He made some nice cocktails,
Yeah.
I saw. If you're ready for a break, why don't we go have a drink? I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, let's
Yeah?
go. Yeah.
All right, cool. Because I'm still waiting for Mahmoud, but he's really late, so let's go have a cocktail. What's your favorite cocktail?
Old fashioned.
So moving the action to the bar is nice. It's kind of like a mini date, You're in this environment and you're saying, okay, let's go over there together for a moment.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get to know her as well.
Let's sit here, yeah?
Yeah,
And what should we get? Whiskey sour?
why not?
Hey, man, can we get 2 whiskey sours, please? Thanks very
But she
much.
just said she likes old-fashioned. Why didn't you get her an
Yeah, but-
old-fashioned?
Actually, I like living in the city, but sometimes I miss my family back home.
Oh, yeah? You're all alone here?
Yeah,
That's quite hard, right? Because you come to be an independent woman and do your work, do all your stuff. But of course, family is so important, yeah? So it must be tough.
yeah, it's really difficult.
But still exciting.
And what's for you important in your life?
What's important? She said what's important in life. Like video games and fucking girls, I wouldn't say is particularly what you'd class as important. They're just like hobbies. So let's share some passions.
That's an interesting question. I think that for me, life is all about finding the balance between the things that you need to do, like working, earning money, all of that, rubbish, and then the things that you should do, the things that you love to do, the things that are good for, your friends and family, that make the world a better place. So I think for me, the most important thing is finding that balance to make sure, like now my phone is not ringing. I try to keep it on silent and to have, like a real connection with people. And then I think, I'll be happy.
That's nice.
That's the right answer. Speaking passionately about something is actually attractive for a guy to do. At least I think so. What do you think, Charlotte?
Absolutely. If you can talk passionately about your hobbies and your job, then you might be you're a passionate kind of person.
It draws people in and gives them that kind of good energy. So yeah, it's the right option.
Actually, I'm quite hungry.
But why don't you order something? You want some food?
I'm not gonna eat when I'm working.
No?
No,
Okay, well, what kind of food do you like?
I like Italian food, like pasta maybe.
Oh, really? Well, I'm
Yeah.
half Italian.
Oh,
Yeah. My granny, she lives in the south of
This is
Italy.
weird. She says she's hungry,
Like,
but
amazing
doesn't want to
pasta,
eat.
Fresh
I
pasta.
was like, well, why you
sauce.
mention it then?
Sorry, if I talk about it, I'll make you even more hungry. But
Does she want to
really,
go for
really good.
food after her work then? Is that what she's hinting at? Just me for food? Yeah. When she's not working? Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
I got a good idea. One night when you're not working, we could go out for a nice dinner. Go to a cool Italian place, have some wine, some pasta. I think it'd be really good. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds nice.
All right, great.
I think this puts the ball in her court again. You're leaving it up to her to understand that work is important, but it's on her terms.
Yeah, and a dinner is probably quite a good date in this situation. Good one to suggest. I'm enjoying your company, actually, so we should keep in touch. Why don't you give me your number?
Of course, I will give you my number.
Okay.
Hand her your phone, right?
All right, babe. Well, great. So here you go. Put your number in my phone.
No. You're not allowed to do that here. No.
It's fine. Of
Oh,
course.
really?
No.
Oh, man, what are you doing?
Wait,
Babe,
why?
Come on, help me. Jenny,
What?
what's your number? Say it. Call it. Shout
Wait.
it.
Wait, why can't you do that?
So this is a no-no.
Really?
Obviously, if she handles your phone, then the bouncers are going to not like it
Yeah.
because it's against the rules.
Oh, is it?
No rule breakers.
Oh, okay. Why? Well, can you record it?
Listen, Jenny, I know you're not allowed to give your number in this place. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my phone. Now, oh, look, I've seen a message. Now I'm going to pretend I'm on the phone, but I'm recording.
Okay.
So what's your number?
So it's 29
29
955
955
72
72
11.
11. All right, bye, mate. Cool. All right, Mahmoud. I'll see you later, dude. Okay, you're late. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all right. See ya. I'm sorry. Now I've got your number. That's the right option because actually dancers in the club, they're not allowed to give their number out. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
That's
So
new.
a lot of guys don't know it. So if you offer the phone, it's a big faux pas. So recording it with a voice memo is a smart way to do it because no one can see what's going on.
And you can't write it down? Not allowed to do that?
You could do, as long as it doesn't look like you're writing down her phone number.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
right option. Well done. You avoided a horrible death.
We actually did quite well there. Huh. I'm surprised. I guess we didn't scare her off about talking about all,
People-
about all the amber
she's
talk.
forced to work on these kind of